One of the hardest parts about reselling Pokemon cards is figuring out what to buy. Between raw cards, slabs, and sealed product, it's almost impossible to tell what's going to do well. So today I'm going to be consulting the future of technology and my wife's best friend, ChatGPT. So I have $1,000 to do three things. That's buy raw singles, buy slabs cards, and buy sealed product that I can open to try and turn a profit. And after we've spent our budget in each category, I'll give a review on if I think it was good or bad advice based on how I usually source. But let's see what ChatGPT has to say.
I had a prompt written out that read, I have $400 to spend at a Pokemon card show. I'm a vendor myself and need cards that I can make a profit off of within the next month. What raw single should I buy? And the results were actually pretty surprising.
It says the focus on high liquidity, in-demand raw singles with a proven sales history. Look at good condition, undervalue pricing, pay 60 to 75% of TCG player. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Prioritize clean, binder quality copies of Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Lugia, Tyranitar.
I'm completing this challenge today at the Long Island TCG Show, a monthly convention that I've been vending at myself. I originally started vending with a goal to tackle personal debt that I've accrued over the last 10 years and to become more financially stable, especially since my son was born. Vending at the LITCG Show has been one of the most rewarding experiences ever. Not because of the money, but because of the friends and connections I've actually made. And today I'm flipping the script. I'm becoming a buyer and I know exactly who to go to get some good deals.
Hey, what's up?
I'm here.
What's up?
Nothing. I need to buy some singles of Charizard, Venusaur, Tyranitar.
Charizard, Venusaur, Tyranitar, Charizard.
If I pick up a couple, how close to 75% can you get?
I think it's somewhere in the 80s. That's right.
80s?
Towards that, yeah.
I think that's more fair.
Yeah. for you, I can get it.
Okay, awesome. Cool. I have 400 to spend, so
Here.
I'm thinking the Mega Charizard EX, the Venusaur EX, and Lugia V, and let's see where we're at with that.
Let's see.
All right. So market was 445 that you have on your sticker.
Yes, sir.
Would you do 360? That's just above 80%.
I would do that's exactly, believe it or not, that's what I have for him. Call the right number.
Awesome.
That's for you.
Yo, thank you very much.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Making easy deals.
Easy, right?
Check out Alpha Beast.
That's us.
So when buying cards, I think it's important to protect what you buy. So today I brought my new card prism binder. Now you can use code STAR10 to get 10% off your order. I'm gonna have a link in the description to buy one of these. It's super unique because you can put your higher end stuff in the front. You could have top loader binder slots, and then you could have regular single slots. We got $40 left to spend, so I have somebody that I go to when I need lower end singles because she's really cool about profit margins at that level of buying. I got $40 to spend. I just bought $360 worth of like higher end stuff. So I'm trying to pick up some low stuff right now.
You want low or like mid first?
Let's go low. I think low's better. I need like $3 to $5 range.
In my journey to become debt-free, every dollar counts, and it's actually the low-end cards that move the quickest. What's considered bulk by many is actually what makes up a large chunk of my sales. It doesn't always have to be the high-end chase cards. I'm looking at you, Moonbrion. I set aside a bunch of cards from Showpoke's binder and even found some GX cards from the Sun and Moon era that are extremely popular.
So I know that I could sell Vs, VMAXs, full arts for about $3 a piece. So $3 is the highest that she has these marked at. So if I grab a couple of these, I should make a profit in my good range.
I let her know my budget, what I was looking for, and then I had to ask her if she could be at the percentage ChatGPT told me to ask for.
How close to 75% could you be? That's what ChatGPT told me to buy at 75%.
I can do 70 on something too. Depending on like what you pick, you know what I mean?
It said 65 to 75, so I'd be in that range.
And I'll beat you right in the middle, 70. I'll beat you off.
That's insane, 70%. Showpoke is just too good. It really goes to show that asking never hurts and ChatGPT might be on to something. After finding everything to fill my budget, I began adding up all the prices to make sure my final offer was within my range.
All right, so I got this pile. It's worth $56 if you want to look through it, and 70% comes out to 39.2, so I pay you 40 for it if you're okay with it.
Showpoke looked through all the cards, and I thought we were all set. But she had one final offer, adding in one more card.
45?
I don't have an extra $5.
40 bucks.
Are you sure? Well, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Showpoke, you're insane. Not only did she sell at 70%, but she also threw in this $15 Snorlax card for free.
All right, let's go fill the binder up with this. Thank you, Jess.
It's time to fill up this card prism binder and organize these cards so I can keep them safe until the next show. I really wasn't expecting this to go as well as it did. As someone who's been in the scene for a while, it doesn't usually go this smoothly. But that's why it's so important to make connections and friends in the community.
Overall, I think ChatGPT gave really good advice. And typically at a show, if I'm buying, I wouldn't ask for a margin between 65 and 70%. But it doesn't hurt to ask because look at what we got. So hopefully we can add to that binder again later when we're opening up some packs. But next, I need to focus on buying slabs. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what they think I should buy. I have $400 now to buy slabs. What should I buy to make a profit within the next month? Buying slabs with a $400 budget for a 1-month flip window requires high liquidity, strong demand, and under market buys. You're aiming for a fast-moving PSA or CGC slab where buyers are actively searching. All right, it says to look for full arts, secret rares. For example, the Iono full art, special illustration rare Charizard EX, Mew EX, and Gardevoir EX. Umbreon VMAX. You're not getting an Umbreon VMAX for anywhere near $400. Buy target is $60 to $120 each. So actually, I think that's the best place to go off of, and we'll try and knock down a percentage from there. What percentage should I try and buy the slabs at? It says between 65 and 80%, which again, I think that 80% is pretty fair, but we'll see how close we can get to 65. It's not gonna happen.
Having a good selection of graded cards is the bread and butter for any vendor at a show. You'll find slabs ranging from a few dollars all the way up to tens of thousands of dollars. But I knew my friend PokeDave was going to have a nice selection of slabs right in my price range.
So I'm looking for slabs between $60 and $120. Do you have any?
Around 120 over here, and then otherwise you can go in the binder. I'm gonna say 120 and down.
Awesome, thank you.
I browsed at the slab binder, and the cards that caught my eye were the Unigaba Leafeon, Crown Zenith Pikachu, the Iono SIR, and finally this Gardevoir EX SIR from the Scarlet and Violet base set.
It did say specifically to look for Gardevoir and Iono, so try and pick these up along with the other slabs. Got a couple of these. I'm just gonna check the prices. Not that I don't believe you, but I just want to see what I could sell them at.
With how volatile the Pokemon market is, it's important to check the prices of everything you buy. I use the Alt-App when I'm pricing out slabbed cards, and their scanner makes it extremely easy to snap a pic and get instant data. From there, you can typically make a percentage-based offer based off of those prices to get a good deal, especially if you're buying multiple cards at a time.
All right, so this is $270 total for the 4 slabs. 80% is $216. How close could you get to that? If not that close, it's okay, but
I call it for you 230.
230. Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you, bro.
And just like that, another deal was done. We managed to get the 4 slabs at 85% of market value and spend $230 of our $400 budget, which means we had $170 left to spend, and our next table wasn't too far.
We're gonna move over here real quick to my other boy. What's up? Not much.
It took longer to reach the table than to actually spot the slab I wanted.
I find the McDonald's Whooper interesting. Could I see that? Just see what it goes for.
This 2003 McDonald's Whooper promo was pretty unique, and with a PSA pop of just over 100, it's not a card you'd see in too many display cases.
So the sales that I'm seeing, the 2 most recent are higher than what he's asking for. So I think 175 is the second most recent. The one after that is a little crazy, but I think that's pretty fair. Would you take 140 for it?
So, my dude, that's everything.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, bro. This would just be really cool to have inside the case. If anything else, it's just a good conversation piece. I have 130 left to spend.
I, in fact, did not have $130 left to spend. With a $400 budget, I had spent $230 on the first 4 slabs and $140 on the Whooper, meaning I only had $30 left, and I was about to go over budget.
I have $130 left to spend.
$130.
So we're gonna go check out another vendor.
Now, PokeVault exclusive had quite the crowd waiting to do business with him, which gave me the opportunity to stock his display case for cards. And now that my budget magically went up $100, I saw the perfect cards to round out these purchases.
Your Eevee and your Flareon, can I see them? I just want to scan them and see what they be at.
Terrestrial Festival is a pretty new set, and evolutions are always in demand. So if these slabs were priced correctly, I'd only need to negotiate down a little bit and I'd be putting myself in a really good spot.
Flareon, cool. That's right on the money. That's awesome. I think this one's a little high, but not bad. I see it more like 60. There's one, like the most recent one, 79, but then it goes down to 60, 53 and stuff. Would you do 130 for the pair? That's all I have left to spend on slabs, so I'm trying to knock it out one shot.
Meet me in the middle, 140.
I'll find the extra $10 for you, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I got you. Sure, thank you, Rick. Appreciate you for the great one. You too. I actually think I overspent. I brought $1,100 to spend, and I think I took it all out instead of leaving $100 in my wallet. So let's see what I actually spent today. I definitely did, yeah.
5 minutes later.
All right, so instead of $400 on slabs, I spent $510. My bad. But no matter what, I do think that ChatGPT actually had a pretty good strategy for buying slabs. And not everyone's going to be at the percentages that you want to be at. But again, doesn't hurt to ask. So I think they did a good job with that too. So now I have $200 left to spend on sealed product to open and try and turn a profit, which I don't think it's going to happen, but let's see what ChatGPT has to say. I have $200 to spend on sealed Pokemon product. What should I buy in hopes to make a profit on the singles I got? To buy as below MSRP, which is a good piece of advice, but I don't think that's going to happen here. With $200, your best bet is to focus on modern sets with high chase card values, good pull rates, and high liquidity singles. So the first one that it says is 151, which is actually what I was thinking, so that's a pretty good sign. The next is a Paldean Fates ETB, and another says Crown Zenith, the premium collection box. So let's go look for something like that and see what we can pay for it. I just don't know who I know that has, but I really want to open the Blooming Waters box because I haven't done that one yet.
And as if spoken into existence,
Actually? Oh. Yeah, it's a pretty good pricing.
Yeah, that is really good.
Oh, is that yours? Sweet, and we have $80 left to spend, so I guess let's go see what we can find.
that might have been the fastest transaction I have ever made. I searched high and low and came across a table with smaller tins and booster bundles, and I did my best to work a deal below MSRP, just like ChatGPT had said.
I have a question. Would you work a deal on 2 pieces or?
Everything I do is all market. Whatever the market sells it for, that's what I sold.
Okay. Because I was hoping to do this and this for 80, but you wouldn't be able to do that then?
Whatever the market.
Okay, no, that's fine. So I'll do the journey together then, because that's 80 right there.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, let's go open this stuff up.
I found an empty table to set up shop and open these packs, and pretty soon I had a crowd gathered around, and even Miles jumped in to help me rip a few.
All right, cool. We're going to go from smallest product to biggest product, and we're going to have someone help us out. All right, let's see what promo we get, because that'll actually add to the value depending on if it's a good one. Let's see. Oh, we got the Snorlax. People search for Snorlax. I think that's pretty solid. Okay, you're doing a couple. Let's see what we get. Ooh, nothing in mind. Oh, nice. Sick. We got a nice roar. Good job. You can keep these cards too for helping me out. All right, this is the most expensive out of all of the tins, the most expensive promo. And let's hope for a Mewtwo or a gold card right now. I don't think I've ever pulled a gold actually, but I pulled the Mewtwo twice. Oh, a Greedent Bee. We need something. We just spent $200 and it might be $200 down the drain. Oh, there we go. I think it's like a $17 to $20 card. Oh, I see something peeking. Oh, nice, a Diancie. Oh, and a Leafeon. Oh, that's so sick. We've got our last pack. Come on. Oh, something shiny. Yeah, let's go. It's like a $100 card, I feel like. Let's go. That's so sick. We might actually turn a profit. All right, now time for the piece de resistance. I haven't opened this one yet. And to be honest, I haven't opened really anything in so long, so this is really cool. All right, let's get to opening. I don't think I've personally pulled any of the big 3 out of the set. Oh, and Erica's Invitation. That's so sweet. Oh, and Ammonite. Let's go. Feeling a Charizard in this one. Oh, no way! No way! Oh, yes! Woo! Oh, I called it too! Oh, that's so sick! Oh, you think this is scripted?
I cannot believe I just pulled the Charizard SIR. My luck has never been this good before, and this officially puts us in the green, something I'd never expected. But the luck didn't stop there, because just a single pack later, Miles opens another pack and pulls the full art Daisy.
You can have that one. I'm shaking over here. There's something in here. Oh, thank you. Ooh, a Zapdos CX. All right. Think we did good, yeah. So we spent $200 and we actually pulled $284 worth of cards, which is insane. So even though pulling cards is luck, we actually did really well, and ChatGPT had some pretty good suggestions, in my opinion, on what to look for to open. We spent $1,100 and we walked away with $1,380 worth of cards, which I think is a successful day. So thank you, ChatGPT, and I'll see you in the next video.